this is our last morning here, and got up this morning with Carolyn, who went out for a morning bike ride this time. I realized I hadn't gotten any dawn video or pictures or anything, so I'm just out here enjoying how the light changes and the fact that it's not 100 degrees yet. Hopefully a couple hours we'll be packed up. Gonna stop at Pipe Spring National Monument and then Bryce later today. I think we're a week and a half into our 30-day trip, and I was getting stuff packed up, and I was just reminded why I did not put a lot of money into a towed vehicle. I'm kind of a car guy, and I was really close to buying a Subaru WRX STI, relatively new one. But when we were looking at our budget for motorhome, and then I needed a replacement car anyway, I decided to put the most I could into the motorhome and the least I could into the car, and I think that was a really smart decision. We've towed this thing for 2,200 miles now and only driven it, I think, 35 so far in the trip. It's been really useful to bring, but just looking at the amount of dirt that's on this car, really the abuse the paint takes, just gets scratched up. I mean, it's being used for utility. It's dragged behind the motorhome. I was about to say it's dragged behind the house. It is dragged behind the house. It carries our 4 bikes. It shuttles us around to different spots, and it's a pretty small car, so it gets into small spots in parking garages. And so I bought this used. It's a 07 WRX. I'm really glad I got this car. It's a lot of fun. Looking at it now, I'm glad I didn't spend any more on a car. It's pretty beat up. It does what it needs to do, and I don't really worry about it.
Hi. It was awful. The scenery was horrible. The weather was terrible, and nobody should come here except me and ride. I could ride by myself. Just kidding. It was beautiful. I saw 4 deer, 2 turkey, several lizards, and a road grader.
Really?
Yeah, they're doing work up towards the end, and so I got passed by a gravel brush and a road scraper and a little digger on the side of the road. Sights and sounds of nature and a smell of diesel fuel.
How far did you ride?
All the way to the Temple of Sinawawa. Wava. Rode on the trail, which was beautiful. 4 bridges crossed the river.
What's the name of the trail?
Parouse. It's like 1.8 miles to Canyon Junction from the campground. And then you hop on the road and ride down to the temple. Very few shuttle buses passing me by, but they were all full when they went by. So I had the road to myself. Nice. In the shade the whole way. I don't know what time it is now.
And now the kids want breakfast.
Ah, Mommy's morning out is over.
One more thing before we go. What's that?
Dump.
Dump? Oh, well, yeah. We do need to dump before we go. But walking to the visitor center because we finished up our Junior Rangers yesterday. So now we just need to go get our badges. So if you're coming to Zion, leave some time for the Junior Ranger. There's a lot of things on there to pick up. Between hopping on the shuttle and going to different sites and blah blah blah. I also got a really good tip from a friend who did this last year. Many of the parks you can download the PDFs of the Junior Rangers before you hit the road. So we went to FedEx or something and printed them all out, got them done, got the word searches and stuff done beforehand. So then when you get to the park, you're not sitting on a bench for 30 or 45 minutes doing the schoolwork, and you can just focus on the hikes.